It's an unlikely connection. How on earth have you become friends with the North Korean leader, and what sort of influence do you think you have over him?
Well, it's not all about that. It was the fact that he loves basketball, and I think that's the key for anything in the world, basketball and music. I think that's a great connection for anyone in the world, but so happens it has to be me.
You've spent a lot of time with Kim Jong-un. Is he mad? Is he stupid? How would you describe him as a human being?
You know, it's amazing how we became such good friends with Russia all of a sudden with Donald Trump. And for years and years, over the course of time, we became such a good, have a great relationship with Russia all of a sudden in America. But for some reason with North Korea, we have a big issue. And for me to go over there to see him as much as I have, I basically hang out with him all the time. We laugh, we sing karaoke, we do a lot of cool things together. And we ride horses, we hang out, we go skiing, and we hardly ever talk politics. And that's the good thing about that. To me, I think if the president even tries to reach out for Kim, I think it would be a great possibility things can happen. If Donald Trump, they can sit down and have some type of mutual conversation. It don't have to be like a friendship conversation, just a mutual conversation saying, hi, I would love to, engage in some words in politics and over the history of your country and my country, and just try to start some dialogue. I think that'll open maybe the door just a little bit.
Well, but the problem, Dennis, is this, is that Kim Jong-un runs an incredibly repressive regime. Millions and millions of North Koreans live in abject poverty. They're
millions
completely
have died in
millions
starvation.
have died. They're completely brainwashed. He is a dictator in many ways. You present a completely different picture of this guy. He threatens to incinerate America on a regular basis. There are understandable. Well, I mean, you laugh, Dennis, but to many Americans,
He's a repressive
this is not a laughing matter.
Who sends his opponents to the gulag.
Right. I mean, you've spent time with him, and again, I just ask you. Try and explain to us why you don't think he's a danger and a threat, because you clearly don't. What is it about his character that you think is reassuring?
Well, I'm not defending the marshal of North Korea. I'm not defending him. I'm not defending the fact that what he does as far as his country and his leadership. I think he has been passed the throne from his grandfather and his father. I think a lot of people say the grandfather was worse than the father, and the father is worse than the marshal today. And I just think the fact that I got to hope that the fact that we can actually try to have some type of happy medium around the world, especially here in America. Like I said, I'm not defending him. I'm not defending the country. I just think the fact that I go over there and I see these people and I talk to them, and for me to see them gives me a hopefully different view about the country, because I see it. To me, like I say, if you go over there and sit down and talk to them, and I've took a lot of people over there, and when I took that American team a couple of years ago, you should have seen the American players. They was emotional in the locker room. They was emotional because the people in the audience, we playing a game against the North Koreans, those people stood up for 15 minutes and clapped and started saying USA in their language. And people didn't see that. But the deal is, though, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about bringing unity as far as sports, no politics.
I get this, Dennis, but just want to ask you once again, because what is unique about your relationship with him is you've spent so much time with him. And I have no idea what this man is actually like. I know what Donald Trump's like. I spent lots of time with him. And actually, the reality of Donald Trump, as you and I know, can be a lot different to the lunatic people think he is. Tell me, just give us a little insight, Dennis, into the personality of Kim Jong-un.
Piers, I tell you what, man, you know as well as I do, Donald could be a little crazy sometimes. That's when what Donald Trump attitude is. He loves to be cocky, he loves to be the boss, he loves to be the man, which I love Donald Trump. And I think Donald Trump will give me an opportunity to be on his show, an opportunity to be his friend, and an opportunity to be American. But I just think that one day, Pierce, just one day, if someone can reach out, if Donald can say, okay, you know what, maybe I would try to do something.
Next time you go to North Korea, can I come with you and meet Kim Jong-un?
You know, I asked a lot of people to do that. I even asked Obama, and Obama shut me down.
Yeah,
And,
but really? But I will come. I will come.
If like this, Pierce, how about me going to Guam?
Well, how about
Guam's a much nicer place.
How about we go? I've been to Guam. It's lovely. But what about you take me to meet Kim Jong-un and let me work out for myself what he's like?
All right. The next time I go to North Korea, and I will take you, Pierce. Now I want you to do one thing for me. Come back to America or London or whatever. Like I said, people don't need to hate me because guess what? Like I said, I don't love him. I don't love him. Guess what? I just wanted to try to straighten things out for everyone to get along together. That's
Dennis,
it.
you have a deal. Next time you go, I'm on the plane. Let's go meet Kim Jong-un. Great to talk to you, Dennis. See you in the UK.